Hello again, everybody. This is Tyler Richmond teaching you real wilderness skills. Today we're going to go over my 2-week pack out. As you can see here in the video, to start with, I use a military Alice pack. A lot of people like Alice packs, a lot of you don't. It's just what I happen to be carrying currently. I have 6 packs, and I've modified this one to be very comfortable for me in carrying this weight load, which comes out to about 18.5 pounds. We'll go over the details here in just a minute. Okay, let's talk about some of the details. Here you'll see I have the grip handle for the backpack. It's really just it's a macrame knot. It's a series of square knots, typical of making the paracord bracelets. This right here gives me approximately 12 to 15 feet of paracord if I need to undo it. As we come out here a little bit, I added some quick release buckles, Fast Tech buckles from it's a military repair kit that it came from. And you'll see that I butchered another backpack for the straps. Sewed them directly onto those straps. Over here on the side, I always carry a couple of extra carabiners. And just down below that, a roly-poly dump pouch. That's a medium. These shoulder pads are they're about 3 inches wide at their widest point, and they are absolutely awesome on this pack. I still use the same kidney belt that was used originally on this pack, and it works well. The thing I like about the frame on the Alice pack is that little space right behind the kidney belt. You can throw in some quick things, either snacks, you can throw a knife down in there, your poncho, whatever you like, but it works really well as a holder for some of those littler things. At the top of my pack always rides my survival kit. There's an article on my blog detailing the contents of this kit, and I would love for you to come by, take a look at it, see what you think. Underneath that is my wool blanket. Right here behind the water bottles, you'll see my poncho. That's my shelter. Both wearing it as a rain poncho, and also when I stop, I will put it over my hammock, or I'll put it up as an emergency shelter type of thing in a rain, or as my permanent shelter for the first couple of days until I get something more substantial going. I carry a U.S. military canteen. The canteen that I carry is from 1942. It's been well weathered. This belonged to my father, and I got it in his estate. I love this canteen. I can take the lid off of it, throw a wire bail on this canteen, and I can hold it over a fire and boil water in it while still eating from my cup. So I have 2 ways here immediately that I can purify and or contain water. I also carry a little billy can. This billy can comes from Target, actually. It's their coffee container, and it holds about half a liter of water. So there's 3 ways to contain and or boil water. Behind the canteen here is a Guy Design bottle. It's spray painted with charcoal black grill paint. Helps to absorb heat, helps to maintain the heat as you heat that bottle up. You'll notice on the top of that I have more paracord. And again, that's about another 10 feet of paracord that I have on there. That's tied on there with a bottle knot. I'll show you how to tie that in a future video. You'll also notice on the container for the US canteen, I have more cord. That's just simply a duck cord, braided nylon cord. When I get into camp, I like to be comfortable. So there is a rolled up pair of moccasins that I made. That's horsehide. The ties are just the typical cut cowhide ties. Right next to that, I have a sharpening puck from Lansky. And that's to sharpen our tools with. The first of which is the Cold Steel Bushman. This is one of the original Bushmen before Cold Steel took all of their production to China. Then we have the Mora. Again, comforts in camp, my pipe bag with the pipe and tobacco, flashlight, my food bag. What we're going to look at here is hygiene. I also throw the water purification into that section because of its weight. In that black bag there is where I keep my MSR filter. It's a great filter. I keep a repair kit and a cleaning kit in that as well. Also in that pocket, wet wipes and toilet paper. Again, I can use leaves. I just don't like using leaves. You can use an ass rag if you want to use that. Your choice. When I run out of toilet paper and wet wipes, I'll be looking for leaves or another alternative source. You notice that I have several disposable toothbrushes here. A lot of people will carry toothpaste and a toothbrush. That's fine. Carry what's good for you. Just keep in mind that hygiene is very important when you're out in the woods. The center pocket contains my hammock and rope kit. My hammock is in this bag here. It's a homemade hammock, ripstop nylon. It's approximately 9.5 feet long and it is about 40 inches wide. I cut it small on purpose. I don't like being stuck into a bag for most of my hammock sleeping. You can't see what's going on outside of you. I like to sleep on top of my hammock, not down inside it. Here I have a set of homemade tree huggers and some nylon rope. I also have tent stakes. These are aluminum. Okay, the other outside pocket. This is an Adventure Medical Kit bivy bag. I carry 2 pairs of socks extra. Carry a pair of smart wool socks and a pair of cotton socks. Again, I like to be comfortable in cap. When I'm done hiking, I will wipe my feet with alcohol wipes and put on the cotton socks and my moccasins. Works real well for around camp. The last thing in that pocket is this flashlight. It's a crank light, and it also has adapters for charging cell phones, GPS, small instruments like that. So that's why I carry that one. My Tilly hat. which is really nice. The hat band that I made for it, of course, is paracord. There's about, if I remember right, there's about a 75 feet of paracord on that Tilly hat. This is a tool kit that I carry with me in this particular bag. This is my fire kit. When I leave camp, I will carry a couple of things with me. The first is this haversack. The strapping on this bag goes all the way around the bottom of the bag, so it can support an extreme amount of weight as long as it doesn't blow out the seams or the center of the bag. I've had 15 pounds in this haversack. The cold steel kukri is an awesome blade. I love it. It's a beater. You can take it out into the woods with you. You can make shelter. You can split wood. You can baton with it. It's a great cross between a knife and a hatchet.